What's up?
Hello?
What's going on? How are you?
Sorry, you're really quiet. What did you say?
I said, how are you?
I'm good. How's you?
Good. Good. I'm just trying to get some buildings to look kind of okay. And they are not wanting to.
Well, what's shader magic you're doing?
Yeah, I'm just doing weird shader stuff.
project?
What's that?
What's this project?
This is for a game that we're working on. That's a MOBA, and I'm just doing some experimentation on
Wait, you're
the
making a MOBA with like this kind of shader?
yeah.
Damn, it looks like comic book style.
Yeah. It's the
Oh,
goal.
that's so cool.
Oh,
Oh no. Wait, is my microphone work? I hope.
so
Yeah, I was making sure. I got a new headset. Same brand,
cool,
same design.
cool.
What is everybody working on?
Same stuff as before.
Yeah, I'm logged on. Well, are you making that space game? VR, isn't it?
Yep.
It's you and what's the other guy? Shane.
Yep. Well, I mean, I mean, I know Shane, but he's not working on the same project as I am.
Well, he's also doing a space thing.
I don't think so.
Then I'm getting, then I'm confused. I don't know. What? Friend were working on a project and they got hired by a game company developer.
You got hired by a game development company?
No, my friend did.
Oh, cool.
Well, it's not really good for our game that we were working on together. So what about it now?
Happens.
Yeah. I wonder if he worked on it on the. I wonder if he finished the cinematic or inverse kinematic. So Toast, what's the? I know it's like space VR, but like, what's the game about and whatever?
It's a puzzle game.
Ah,
So you solve puzzles
by
and
puzzles, do you mean like, kind of like Portal type
like
puzzles or
VR puzzles, um, portal like puzzles. Yeah, or some of them. You collect evidence to try and solve a crime. Pretty nice.
Yeah, I was making a roguelike kind of game.
Cool.
I just got a really good idea. We don't capitalize on the low poly idea. Have a bunch of like floating islands. There's gonna be like forests, little abandoned towns on this.
Right.
But then your character would be like kind of like a robot and have like a couple of different abilities. He can place down a tent and whatever, and have like crafting stuff and kind of stuff like that.
Cool.
Kind of like Risk of Rain, but a bunch of added features. It's all gonna be like daytime, and there's gonna be like these giant robots here. We'll just follow them and like try to destroy them, but oh, then my friend quit, or not really quit. He's found a better thing since we were taking like week breaks on it, so we won't get worked out or anything. Or
Right.
so right now I have no clue what to do. I want to do like a Risk of Rain type game, but
Yeah.
don't really know where to start.
Sounds like a really big project.
Mm. I'm just working. I just want a project that I can just like get off and on to, like randomly, and just work on it for a little while. So I get bored. I get bored. I won't do it for a little bit, then come back to it again.
Fair.
And something like long term too. That's why I want to work on a. That's why I want a partner to work with. Say I get stuck. I don't really want to do anything. So like my partner could say I'm stuck on something. So my partner could help me. I kind of want to do a dungeon type vibe thing. So Imagine Dragons and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the show their new song came out with.
I'm not super familiar now.
There's like a new Netflix show that's the intro.
Uh,
Yeah, something here. I'll look at some pictures, I guess. I don't even know the name of the show myself, so. But I kind of want to do like alleyway type things, but
mm-hmm.
I don't. I get alleyways, but I don't know what I would do with them. Like I don't have an enemy idea or anything like that. I don't really have a good image in my mind,
Right.
but I do at the same time. I want to do a. I like their art style in this. If you look at my stream. Toast.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just working, man. I apologize.
Okay.
Nothing against you, I promise.
Oh yeah. What kind of map would be good for like a Risk of Rain type game? Any ideas? Anybody?
Oh no.
No, I'm also assuming everybody knows what Risk of I can do like a zombies or something, but I feel like that's too overused. You know what would be kind of cool?
Hmm.
Mhm.
Dinosaurs.
Answer's always cool.
And you can get like tranquilizing darts and whatever.
Art.
What are you doing, Cloudy?
A little bit of nothing.
Sounds pretty boring.
It is.
What's
Do you have any ideas for a game?
I don't know. I was looking at the Brackies game jam. I was like, dude, what's how? I think it ends like a cup Sunday or something. But the theme is not real. I mean, I can't think of a game for that. So
What's the theme?
it is not real.
I could think of a game. Like everything in it's fake and has like a bunch of like fake holes. You have to like kind of almost like a puzzle game. What is a puzzle game? You have to look through and try to find like different holes that like are fake, kind of.
I don't know, man.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
It ends on the 27th. If you want to join it, I can send you the link.
Nah.
Yeah, no one does game jams. They're boring.
Are you? I haven't actually done one yet.
The ones I look at, they just always have a weird theme. There's never been like a generic one. I saw the easiest game jam. I think was the Scratch.
I kind of like. I want to make my own game jam, kind of. But it's not really a game jam. I just want to like go against somebody. If that makes sense.
Yeah, you could go against host the game.
Oh no, fuck no. No, say we only have like the end of this week until like Friday to make a game. Like a quick like
That's literally what a game jam is, though.
yeah, that's why I said I want to make my own kind of game jam.
Most started literally a week. And that's about it.
Game.
Bobcat, you want to have like our own game jam, or it's like a low, like not yeah, I'll say one idea. But we have to see like our different things that pop out.
But does the game have to be functioning? Because I don't want to learn how UI really works because I haven't touched that.
No, it just has to be playable and whatever. And whatever like feels good and like is like fun to play and whatever. So
I might do a game. I'm gonna look at Stutter real quick. I'll see if there's a good game jam. They're probably not.
yeah, I was gonna say, we should do like dinosaurs, but it's like low poly. It's a roguelike game. So they're like power ups, but there's like little areas on the map that you can upgrade and whatever. And when you upgrade everything, say it's like beacons and whatever, and that when you upgrade everything, a final boss spawns and like you have to fight it. Then if you fight it, you win the game, and you have to repeat it or something like that. But say you don't wanna do that, then you can just like, in each day that you don't get the stuff, it will get harder and harder. What do you think on that?
I don't know. I see this game jam for something called 5-year-long game jam. I'm kind of confused. That's not a game jam. That's just making a game. Hey, Toast.
Yep.
How long does a game? How long would you say a game would have to be for it not? Game jam?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Cause I kind of feel like that doesn't count as a game jam.
You need a 20-year game jam. You have 20 years to make a game.
Dude, some people could die during that time. That wouldn't be a game jam.
Sometimes shit happens.
5
that's just
years. I get a 1-year game jam. That's not that long, but 5 years, man. Dude, Cloud, you want to enter the 5-year game jam? You got like, you can do it all last year. Dude, there's 57 people who joined it though.
They're probably not working on the same game. I doubt they are.
I don't know. I might do this one. It starts tomorrow. Saturday morning cartoon jam. That sounds pretty fun. I have to look at the theme. Nah, it's pretty junk. It's tabletop. I don't know what that means.
Pretty donk. What?
I don't know, like a tabletop game. I don't know what that means.
You said it's pretty donk. What does that mean?
Dumb. You want a roguelike game? There's a roguelike game.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Yeah. What's the point? Or are you trying to code?
I'm actually cleaning up some coding.
Bro.
Oh,
You could
you were
remove all the comments. Wouldn't that work?
Why?
It'd be cleaner up, it'd be less spaces.
Not at all. It would not be cleaner.
How would it not be cleaner?
Because someone that is not me would not be able to know what any of this shit does.
But oh wait, I guess you work with other people, don't you?
You work with other people. But I mean, me 6 months from now might not know what any of this shit does. Even if
That
it was
is
just me
true.
commenting your code is good.
Dude, I never comment unless I'm like stuck on something, and I'll just, if I'm gonna come back to it in like an hour, then I'll comment it. I know.
That's a problem.
How is it a problem?
Because then you've got to spend all kinds of time trying to figure out what on earth you were doing in the first place.
I got a pretty good memory. So.
I have a pretty good memory too, but that doesn't change that fact that it. No.
I don't know, maybe I'll get into the habit of it. Cloudy, do you comment your code? See?
Because I'm dumb.
Same. I hate coding.
No,
Fine.
personally, I'm just too lazy to comment.
I'm not, I just don't see the point. If I don't remember something, if I have that happen, then I might start commenting, but it hasn't.
I've just been stalling for a bit.
Dude, now I gotta do some coding.
Also, hello.
Hi.
Yo. Bro, just imagine coding in game dev. Current.
Dude, I do find coding boring, I just don't know why.
It depends what you're doing, I guess. For me.
Wait, Toast. I didn't know you can write documentation like that.
Yep.
Toast, what's talking?
Is there like a tutorial for it?
Toast is the tutorial.
Hey, hang on. I'm sorry. I'm just doing something here real quick.
He's very focused on his coding right now.
Yeah, I can tell.
Modeling, Cloudy.
What?
Why are you modeling at the moment?
Because
Sorry. What was your question?
I said, is there like a tutorial for doing that?
No, you type 3 slashes and it'll mostly generate a lot of it for you.
Wait, is that like HTML code or
XML.
XML? Okay.
And then you could use something like Doxygen or something in order to generate full code documentation.
Oh.
So a lot of this stuff that I have here is not documented, and that's why I need to make that
I see.
properly.
I should go to bed soon, but not quite yet.
Yep.
You know what, I'll set a timer.
Cloudy. You're Cloudy.
I had my
Dude, why are you adding more vertices?
No, when I add the texture, it'll be more smooth per se.
I'm just confused.
Pizza, pizza. Pizza.
Are you not texturing, or are you just making it material colored?
I'm making it material colored so I can change it in the game.
You do know that adds more vertices, right?
I don't give two flying fucks.
Dude, come on, man, those vertices matter. The
No, they don't.
frames, they could take away like one frame.
Not in my book, they don't. You know, back in my day, we didn't have vertices.
Dude, back in your day.
We didn't even have air back in my day. So, like, don't give me that attitude.
I can't.
Breathing wasn't a privilege for us.
What?
Yeah, you heard me.
Dude, in Cloudy's day, Fortnite just came out.
Fortnite's scary as shit.
Fortnite sucks.
Isn't that what your generation plays?
I am my own generation. Wait, hold up. That doesn't make that makes it worse. I mean, shit. All right, you win this time, buddy.
Yo,
This
Cloudy,
is what?
tell you what, I'll make a game jam with you, but the challenge is we can only use wheel colliders for the whole game.
For what?
We can only use wheel colliders.
Fuck no.
Why not?
Fuck you're talking.
Dude, I've done something with wheel colliders. The car just flips, but it's fine.
The car only
you-
just doesn't drive anymore. It's fine.
No, it drives. It just so happens if you lean just anywhere, the car will flip.
Fine. It
I just
always
gave up
happens.
on it.
That always happens.
I know right now I'm working on a plane game, but I don't know what to do because the plane flies. Isn't that what the plane needs to do?
Right now I'm designing a map.
Cloudy, just watching your stream hurts me.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, Pro Builder.
Pro Builder? No.
What's wrong with Pro Builder?
Me?
To speaking facts.
I don't want to use Pro Builder. I never use Pro Builder.
Pro Builder is good for making maps. That's about it.
I use it to make objects.
I mean, you can make simple objects like a square,
like
but
this one, like this one right here.
Oh, that's
So confusing as shit.
oh. I'm not gonna make a car in Pro Builder. That's just dumb. I'd do that in Blender.
I could make a car in Pro Builder.
Well,
I've made a car in Pro Builder before.
I can make an onion and
But we're on
Yeah.
agreement. Toast. It's better for map making, right? Than
Oh,
Blender.
sure. It's definitely made for prototyping, but you can do stuff with it that is pretty cool. Like the fact that you can export things as an FBX means that you could use it in order to create more complicated objects.
Yeah.
yeah.
But no crazy person would use Blender to make a map, right?
I mean,
there are use cases for that.
people use Blender to make maps too.
Really?
Yeah.
I do.
I don't, because it messes with the colliding system. I can never get it to really work with mesh colliders. Probably is just easier for colliding.
You're easier for colliding.
Thanks.
What the fuck was that? What are you eating?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, you can hear me eating?
Yeah, I'll hear.
Oh, that's my bad. Apparently Skittles are chewy.
Taste the rainbow.
Dude, they taste good though.
Do you think gay people feel the rainbow?
Two.
Hey, Toast.
Yep.
Did you see Space Force?
I see Space Force.
Yeah,
Yes.
the new
It was
show.
It was kind of. Well, it's not new. It came out like a year and a
Right.
half ago, 2 years ago.
No, Friday, second season.
Oh, the second season. Okay, all right. Yeah, I was gonna say like, I haven't seen the second season. I thought the first season was kind of boring. So.
Oh, dude, the second season, much worse. Much worse.
Vehicle.
I don't even call it a TV show. Like 3 hours, I think. Maybe 4. It's short. Cloudy.
My blender's not responding.
The language. I'm just saying.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, why is everyone cursing?
What's your fucking language?
Dude, there's
Bobcat,
nothing to work on.
Bobcat, don't use that language around me. What should I just do? I'm just gonna hit exit out and I can probably like close
This
program.
is what I would do, right?
No,
Pro Builder.
I don't remember.
Dude, just give Pro Builder a chance.
I don't remember asking for your opinion, sir.
Toast.
Yep.
Do you know how to reset the pose of a bone in Blender?
I do not.
Okay.
Motherfucker, I think I just lost everything.
Hey, Toast.
Mama.
Yep.
Damn
Do you know any like good playing games? Like why? Like you know playing games, but you never see like good AI in them. Why is that anyway?
Because
Playing
it's
games?
shit.
Yeah, like flying games, you never see like good flying AI.
Ace Combat.
Never heard of it.
No, I don't know. I don't know.
Flight Simulator.
Good question.
Microsoft Flight
Like
Simulator.
simulator. That's all people, I'm pretty sure.
That's a fucking tree.
Low poly tree.
Speaking of which, what do you think about low poly human? As I'm animating currently.
I eat low poly humans for breakfast, so don't like mess with me.
Right.
I'm threatening, right?
Wait, I'm confused. Why is one of his? Oh, you're animating right now, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm animating him. I'm making a running animation.
I was about to say why is one of his fists closed?
Yeah, because he's gonna run.
Yeah.
No way.
I mean, it looks good.
Thanks.
How come when I do Untitled, it summoned a truck that I 3D modeled? Is this truck bad looking? I think it is. I think it looks pretty cursed.
It looks
in my
great.
opinion.
Let me look at your shit now.
I think it looks pretty cursed.
I think the main problem is it doesn't have headlights.
Look, it does. Not.
And also the cab's a little short.
You're a little short.
Mm. Pretty
I
fine.
think that'll do for now.
What do I have it say?
Let's see here.
Untitled
Um.
FBX. Can I just
Okay.
drag this bitch in here? Holy shit. I can. Can I?
Dude, I don't understand. How did Squid get banned but not Cloudy?
Wait, Squid.
Yeah, he should have been banned. He
Squid.
did it
Oh.
worse.
Why should he get banned? And who's Squid? What did he
Yeah,
do?
who's,
I don't know.
yeah, who's Squid? And what did he do?
He was
He's a
funny.
he's a dude that did a lot of things that were really problematic.
He
Really?
was funny though.
He did a lot of things that made a lot of people uncomfortable.
Oh. I see.
Massively problematic person.
He
Why
was
make people-
funny.
I don't care how funny he was
Let's
or
go.
wasn't. He had so many chances too.
Am I funny?
Who said they were funny? I wasn't paying attention. Wait, did Zeke get banned, Toast?
No,
So he just stopped coming?
pretty
Yeah.
much.
He didn't like you anymore.
I still chat with him, a couple times a week, so he just doesn't come in here anymore.
Why not?
It is probably me. Feelings are crushed.
Nerve?
I mean, he's been working a lot.
Does he
his
magic
new
still?
job is taking up so much of his time. It's pretty significant.
What does he do? Let me guess. Game dev.
No, he does not. He does full stack development for a very large company. It's not
Oh,
game dev.
can I ask which company? Or is that
Called the
secret?
government.
It's a government contractor.
It's called Area 51.
So is it secret or not?
So he
Yeah.
works on planes and shit?
Yeah, something really cool about Area 51 I recently learned. You know how people get to Area 51 every day?
Plane.
By
Car.
plane. By plane.
Really?
Yeah, there is an airport terminal at Las Vegas Airport, where there's a fleet of airplanes, ranging from 747s to small passenger jets, that all fly under the call sign Janet, that are entirely unmarked except for a red stripe, and they pull out from this airport and they take off towards Area 51, and when they get to a certain height, they turn off their transponder.
Damn.
And yeah, they go to Area 51 and several other similar spaces nearby.
I call that Toast.
No one knows who is on the planes. No one knows what they do, but satellite imagery shows you that at 5 a.m. every day, the parking lot at that terminal fills up with cars, and planes take off. And at the end of the day, planes arrive and the cars leave every day.
That's a waste of taxpayer money.
It's a very secure way to get people to a very secure location.
Yeah, but wouldn't they have them just stationed there for like
Yeah.
most of the
I'm
time?
sure that some of them are. I'm sure that a lot of them are. But this would be the people that are coming in to work for the day. I mean, it's their commute. They live somewhere in the Vegas area. They drive there.
Probably
They take like a 45-minute flight. It's the same as taking the train.
The main reason they probably do that is because of like people trying to get in there like constantly.
Yeah.
Well, it's quicker to get them there by plane than probably a car.
Yeah, that too.
It's
Yeah, I
more
would
secure to
never
get them
work
by
there.
plane than by car.
I don't know, just weird.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
It just
It's
seems
not-
like a lot of money, but I guess they already own the planes.
Yeah, they own the planes, they own the fuels. It doesn't really cost taxpayers, individually
Alright.
for it. I mean, obviously it comes out of the defense budget, but it is what it is.
I'll see you guys.
Alright, see ya. Wait, did I not? Why did it not create a keyframe there?
Keep.
Oh,
Why,
louder.
I pressed... What?
I've made my map.
For what?
Oh. Okay, now it makes sense.
Look
Fuck.
at this best map ever made.
Oh well.
I got
There in a bit.
my game, but that's gonna take a year.
You're gonna take a year.
I might just do procedural, but that's gonna be a pain to learn.
It is. Don't worry.
I don't know, it's not too bad.
Oh no, that'd be so bad. It's because you're gonna have to be like Minecraft realistic, where you actually have the train go up and down.
Did you
and
say like Minecraft realistic?
Yeah. Alright, okay, not like where it just randomly generates like a room, like
Sure.
not like that, but
Yeah.
like actual terrain.
Yeah.
With rivers, sand, all that, and it's just
With all that jazz. You know, all that jazz.
surely there's a good tutorial on procedural generation.
Use Houdini.
Use what?
Using Houdini. That's quite a fun way of doing it.
What's Houdini?
Houdini these nuts.
What's Houdini?
Yeah, what's
Um,
Houdini?
It's,
Who's Houdini?
I guess, yeah, a bit of software that's used for a lot of kind of landscape generation. It's a bit like 3ds Max Maya. It kind of does a bit of everything, but it leans more. It's a bit like, if you're familiar with Unreal at all, like a modeling program with a layer of Blueprint and kind of Python on top.
Huh.
But it's what like Ubisoft use for all their open worlds and things.
That's cool.
Can you convert it into Unity or no?
Yeah, it's got a plugin called Houdini Engine that you can kind of bring stuff direct.
Okay.
And I believe they've got a like indie license that's free for you to mess around with and download and things.
And then make a bunch of sterilized trees. Wait, I've always been pronouncing this wrong. Is it sterilized or stylized?
Stylized.
Well,
Okay.
sterilized means you're cutting their balls off. Oh wait, no.
No, that's not what stylized means.
Stylized.
means.
Minecraft is a stylized game. It's not low
Yeah.
poly.
Well, it is also low poly.
What
Yeah,
you mean?
do not
Minecraft's
say
the
those
most
words.
realistic game I've ever played.
Yeah. Man,
Yes,
it's
it
got gravity, it's got water physics, I mean, pretty
Yeah.
realistic.
You
So-
know, Will.
Just like in real
Well-
life, if you place a
You know,
block
Will-
in the water, it disappears.
You know who else who has water physics? Ha!
What?
My.
And it has a day and night cycle, I mean, can you get more realistic than that?
Physically can't.
World is a globe. How come most games are built with flat landscapes?
No way, actually.
Checkmate. Yeah.
It has sand drops on the ground, so it is gravel.
No way, actually.
Yeah.
Bro,
Not
this
the
game
trees,
is
though.
like.
Trees are too hot. Trees are just not working, I don't know.
My God.
What is the most realistic game?
I have no clue.
Well, define realism to begin with.
Models reality.
Probably Dwarf Fortress.
Why do you say that? I never played it.
The dwarf.
I think Gary's mod would count as pretty realistic.
Good one, good one.
I wasn't joking.
Oh,
I
what's
mean,
your argument then?
the people look semi-different. I mean, it's a sandbox. It gives people the ability to make it more realistic.
You've got Papers, Please, if you want a kind of realistic view into how you kind of fall into essentially, well, it wasn't fascism because it's kind of a Soviet country, but you know.
Oh yes, I love Passage. Whatever
Is
the fuck
that
it's
just
called.
is that just a blue plane that you just shoved in?
Yes, sir.
Eh.
Bam, water.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
that's how I do water.
Wait,
No
actually,
hate. Yeah, why not?
it's easy. Yeah, my rendering distance is the best I can see so far.
How you do the rendering system?
Unity. Look how wet this water is, bro. Oh yes, this is immaculate water. So is there a way I can add like a Stand. Oh no! Look, the water's flooding the world. Oh no! I'm shitting and pissing my pants right now. I
Oh,
want to
this
make a game like
terrible. Oh my god.
I want to make a game like Sea of Thieves, but
Man, if only there
roguelike.
was someone in here who'd worked on Sea of Thieves.
But roguelike
Why do you say that? Did
and
you work
sterilized
with
and
these?
shittier.
Well, now I'm concerned. Did someone actually here work on Sea of Thieves?
Yeah, I was a lead designer on it for like 3 years.
No way, actually.
Dude, why the game suck?
Well, you know, there's no accounting for bad taste.
Dude, I can't use the map. I'm too dumb.
Yeah.
I've actually never played Sea of Thieves. All I know is like a
Oh.
pirate game.
It's fun. I just can't figure out
Wait,
the
who
map.
are
I
you-
can't
who are you?
play it.
The person that was the lead designer at, who were you?
Yeah. Moi?
Who?
His name is Killer Whale or something.
Is my
Wally.
There is a captain in the game called Captain Kilauea. You can go and kill. There's also a ship named after me.
Google says differently, maybe.
Never mind. I don't feel like doing multiplayer. Fuck that. Honestly, saving stuff is probably not that hard, honestly, to do. Like saving a scene. Just the player's progress on it. I can watch a Brachy's tutorial, don't worry.
Give me 2 seconds, I'll show you a weird little prototype I'm working.
Yo, Toast, do you think I can make a full game just using Brachy's tutorials?
Probably.
Yes. I think you
Yeah.
can. I really think you can. I'm not kidding.
You're being challenged, now you must do it, nerd.
Right.
Dude, that would suck.
What are we talking? Final Destination, Fox only, of course? No.
Dude, if you could make a full game out of Brachy's tutorials and it would be good, I'd be shocked.
That would be
Otherwise-
hot.
You just
Well, with
using
the
his code.
Well, with the amount of Bracky tutorials, though, you could probably actually get something done.
Why do people hate on him anyway?
Do they? I love him.
Toast, how do you feel about Bracky's tutorials?
Sorry, I'm not.
Watch him be like absolute shit. Nobody likes him.
I mean, that's what I normally say.
Wait, actually,
They're really shitty.
Why do you say that? I think it's very good.
They're inaccurate. They use old versions of Unity, and he puts mistakes all through it, so that you have to watch his video multiple times, so he gets lots of ad revenue.
Oh.
How do you feel about while loops in code, Toast?
I don't have a problem with while loops in code as long as they're made properly.
Why did you didn't you fire someone who worked with you for while loops?
That was one reason why someone got fired, was a while loop.
Over a while loop, really?
No, it was one reason.
Yeah.
Can I
Usually
ask-
people don't get fired because of code. They get fired because of personality or just multiple other
Can I
HR
ask why you
reasons.
fired him? Specifically? Or is that secret?
I mean, the while loop was part of it, but that was unrelated to a lot of other things.
may I ask
Yeah.
what a wild loop is?
It's a loop.
It
Well, I
loops
mean,
until it stops.
It
It
can
can
be
be
for
used
Okay,
while a condition is true.
I could.
I'll give a better explanation. A while
But
loop.
my explanation was great.
No, it
No.
wasn't.
I'm
A
joking.
while
of course.
loop. Yeah, I get that. A while loop
Rewatch.
loops as long as the condition is true, and as soon as that condition is no longer true, it stops looping. Basically.
That or you break
You just-
out. Yeah.
Which means that if you put a while loop
Yeah.
into a position where it will never be true, or where it will never end the while loop, it will crash your game.
Well,
doesn't really
there's ways
crash
to
your game. It blocks your game. There's a difference.
Here, I grab.
No, it'll
I
crash
grab
your
my
game
book,
because
right?
that's the way that Unity does it. Is if it gets into a permanent while loop, it crashes your game, rather than prevent. It does that in order to prevent your computer from exploding.
How can Unity do that? I
Don't
thought computers can't
think
figure
so.
that out because of the halting problem.
Yeah.
No, no.
Or is the halting problem something else?
So internally, it checks through your iterations of a while loop. If your while loop exceeds the number of maximum iterations, then it crashes the game.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I think you're misunderstanding that with the Stack Overflow. Because the Stack Overflow, that will definitely, if you keep running a same function over and over and over, yeah, you're gonna crash out, right? But a while loop can run infinitely.
Not on
Not
Unity.
in all
Unity-
There's a
not in
bunch
all
of
languages.
yeah, not in all languages as well. Python has like a recursion limit of somewhere in the millions, I think.
Well, that's recursion.
Unity
Well, when I mean recursion, I mean while loop,
100,000
because that's recursive.
to do it before it starts having a
The word,
problem.
I don't know if I'm using the wrong word or not, but
Resources, and it'll base the number of maximum iterations based on your available resources.
English.
EC3D.
It checks how good your computer is, and if your computer is better, it'll let the while loop go a little bit longer before it crashes.
Because, like, there's a difference between blocking and crashing.
Right, but Unity's behavior is that it crashes.
Is this unique to C# or Unity?
I don't know if it is unique to Unity or C#. I know that it's the way that Unity works, the way that Unity Engine works.
And how long would it take you to cause this? If I were to do it right now.
Less than a second.
Okay. Because I'm going to test your theory.
game theory, not.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
That's such a great meme.
Because Windows should catch crashes, and if it blue screens, that's referring to a GPU issue and something that Windows can't do fuck all about.
Okay.
Why aren't you using Linux now?
I do. But there's purposes for it.
Nah, I'm just joking. Yeah, but it shouldn't blue screen. That would be really bad if it did.
No, it won't blue screen.
Well, yeah, obviously, I
It'll
said
crash.
it shouldn't.
It'll crash, but it won't blue screen.
What happened to Bobcat?
Right.
Unless it
It,
is Unity
it crashes-
sandboxed.
It crashes in order to prevent it from blue screening.
So Unity isn't sandboxed by the sounds of it. Then
When it blue screens, what does that mean?
it means when some part of the operating system gets overridden, and then bad things happen. Well, the blue screen.
Overwritten or inaccessible address within the hardware. So, you know. So easily doing a while true, or actually, yeah, we'll just do that. And then do nothing. And then we're gonna go ahead and just run. And it should break my editor. As it does.
Something interesting though about while loops in a core time, they don't seem to break.
Yeah.
Maybe,
It just freezes
yeah,
up
I'm not.
the editor as expected. Right. It doesn't cause a crash or anything like that, or an exception or unhandled exception. It's just it blocks. That's all it does.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a task manager in it. Okay, that should be fun. Up to Vulcan.
Oh yeah, I completed my task of making a bunch of curry, so that was nice.
Nice.
I now have dinner and breakfast and lunch for a couple days.
Nice.
I actually think I made too much.
Okay.
I have to go to
Hopefully I
bed
can-
now, guys. See ya.
What does this do?
Oh,
Take it easy.
good night, man.
Good night. I'm just gonna save my pure thing. Hold on.
I wonder if Python, that while loop limit, actually has any disadvantage, like actually
Alright, see ya,
affects.
guys.
Oh, see you, dude. Wonder if that actually runs into any issues.
What was your question?
I wonder if, like, in real life, like, someone needs to have an infinite while loop for whatever reason in Python and just can't. I wonder if that's ever like a thing.
Well, here's the thing. Like, most game engines, actually everything, that runs infinitely has a while loop at the beginning. And, like, that's just generally how things are. But unless you're making a quick application that pops up and then has like some input and then dies right off the bat, that doesn't require a while loop.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like, when we do run in my code here, we have a main loop, right? And the main loop essentially will check every frame GFW if I hit the X button, right? And within that while loop, I'm checking, or I'm polling to the operating system to essentially ask it what events have happened within that frame, and it's a queue. So that gets sent off to the should close, and then from there it says true or false. And if that didn't get modified and it's still open or wanting to be open, then it will remain open. And keep going with the while loop, right? So that's essentially, how game engines work and such. In a very, 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 very basic way. And now I need to find where I was.
I was more asking if there was ever a need for like infinite while loops in Python.
I mean, yeah, sure.
I just wondered how you'd actually do that, because I know that there's a limit on while loops in Python.
I don't think so.
Yeah, there is. I'm pretty sure there is.
I think you guys are misunderstanding Stack Overflow with while loops, which is different. Because like you can easily create a Stack Overflow.
It's based on your system's resources as to whether or not it will hang or whether or not it will crash. No, it just depends on what you're doing. Depends on what your system's doing at the time, your available memory. It will either crash or it will hang. So if you have a better system,
A hang is just it's a blocking motion, so it just keeps running, but it does nothing, right?
I see. Okay.
But
so
I mean, it's partial true.
Based on Unity's, the way that Unity is set up, it does whatever works best with your performance. If you have a better system, it will come to the conclusion that your system may be able to recover from it, and of course it won't, but it bases it on your resources.
I see what you're talking about. You're more talking about Windows' handle of recovery.
I'm talking about Unity's handling of the recovery.
Right.
Would there be a computer that could recover? I don't think so, but could a theoretical computer recover?
Well, the idea is that like something that's like while true, it's not something that you would actually use, but it's going to come to the conclusion that there might be something that will change that. Obviously,
elsewhere in the code.
While true, it's elsewhere in the code. So if it thinks that you have enough resources to wait it out, it'll wait it out.
That's an interesting conclusion.
So if I set a variable somewhere in a different class and then just keep it true, is that a way of tricking it? Are you talking about?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's the compiler's going to do what the compiler does, but Unity engine on the back end is going to try and keep track of that while loop. And if it doesn't think that you have the resources to wait it out, then it'll just terminate.
Right.
Can you stop farting in the microphone?
It's hiccups.
There's some unique ass hiccups.
Very farty hiccups.
Thanks.
Debug file. Can I? My
Yeah, the reason why I was specifically why I was doing the documentation here is because I'm actually exporting my documentation for the other people on my team, so it turns it into this, so other people can browse through the script, be able to find what they need. It auto generates a lot of this documentation. That's why I was doing it.
Neato. Hopefully people actually read the documentation.
If you
What's the
don't read
thing?
documentation, you're not a very good developer.
But the thing is, 6 hours of debugging can save you 5 minutes of reading documentation.
But reading the documentation can save you hours and hours of debugging. So.
But that's the whole joke.
That's not entirely true. Like, there's countless times where I've gone to like Microsoft's documentation. It's saved me no time, and I'd rather just pull out the debugger and find what the fuck's going on. But yeah, like, documentation's helpful when it's documented correctly. Microsoft, AWS, and Google have fucking dog shit documentation.
Well, yeah, shit documentation you can't do anything about. But if you're a developer and you aren't looking at documentation, you're not a good developer. End of.
Well, that's the joke. Like, it's telling you to read documentation.
But nonetheless, yeah, it's like right now I'm reading documentation for Vulkan, right? But yeah.
I have so far. I have a little marker on my wall right now because I have twice I have found problems in the Unity documentation that were actually problems. And I'm so happy.
Nice.
Makes me feel like I actually know what the fuck I'm doing these days.
Speed.
I think I've only ever found like a bug with Unity. That was like super duper minor, but I forget what it was. I think it was something.
I mean,
God, this is the funniest
sometimes
shit.
it's like if it's physics and stuff. I believe Unity's still using PhysX. Could be wrong, but yeah, that's a PhysX problem rather than Unity's.
Oh god, this was the funniest shit. This is the funniest bug I've ever found when I was doing some QA stuff for a dude. Okay, so those little lights.
Sloth.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey man.
Pretty good.
Ah, that's good. How's the Vulcan going? You get a triangle?
I got a black screen, and then I said, I have no fucking clue what went wrong, so I'm starting the tutorial all over again and following it more closely because, yeah.
That's brutal. Sounds like par for the course, though.
Yeah, but going through it a second time, you get more of a grasp of what the fuck's going on, which is nice.
But this, okay, back to story time. This is the funniest bug I've ever found. So there was a toggle like for a light that would go from red to green. Well, they were both on. It was literally one button press in the Unity editor to fix the issue. And the freaking dev couldn't be bothered to press one button. He was not fun to work for.
Oh, I mean, I worked for people that didn't give me access to the Unity project, so they told me to go figure it out, and I was like, alright, fuck it, fine, I'll just decompile your entire project.
That's rude.
But that's naughty.
Well, I was hired to do what I need to do, but they didn't give me access. And I was
Yeah,
like,
I didn't have
well,
access
what the fuck am
either, but
supposed
I
to do?
knew I didn't have access either, but I still knew how his code was laid out. Not because I decompiled all this shit, because I knew how the dumbass coded.
It's like being
Yeah.
hired as an editor for a movie, and they're like, "All right, edit the movie, but you're not allowed. You don't have access.
You don't
to
get the
footage."
frames.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
We create the
Alright,
frames
what am I
from
here for?
memory.
It was painful because like debugging was almost impossible. You can do it, it's not friendly. And then I was in charge of doing all the networking. So imagine trying to implement new code into a code base that you don't have access to, and you're told to do networking. Nice.
As a QA dude? No.
Just like, I hate this person.
But after that, dude, I switched to QA for like a spiritual success. Oops.
What do you want me to do? What the fuck do you want me to do here? Swap chain function. The end of the. Okay. Whatever. And once I'm done with this, I get to compare my code base and figure out what the fuck I did wrong.
Where are you in the tutorial now? Which section?
Swap chain.
Oh, okay. I found, and maybe it's just like from inexperience and stuff, but when I was reading those tutorials, I found it some hard, because like you said, they're doing it all in one document. I found it not super clear all the time, like where in the document they were. They seem to be jumping around sometimes in ways that I was struggling to follow, which might have just been me, but
the moral of the story is it's always your fault now.
yeah. Fair.
What is it? Never blame the dev, blame the user. That'll end well.
Yeah. I mean, that's always a fun story right there. You have situations where like you get code production ready and such, and you hand it off to users, and you've tested it throughout your internal team, and somehow a tester fucks up the segment that you were working on. Somehow. It's always the user fault. Mm-hmm.
Should have put a try-catch block on everything.
Definitely.
That'll fix all the bugs.
Scares me that, like, doing networking for like C# and stuff, you kind of have to. There's different ways you could avoid it, but like, I'm
Sometimes
not
the
a big fan
stupid-
of a tricast.
But sometimes the stupid answer is the correct answer.
Yeah, well, there's always a hacky answer, and a hacky answer can get you by, but you should be thinking about how to come back to this problem later and actually give a correct solve, because...
Well, the issue is with the
Yeah.
hacky answer in place, you're unlikely to come back to it, depending on like what kind of project it is. Because you already have a solution, and there's new problems to fix.
Well, that's partially true.
As long as the spaghetti keeps moving. But yeah, like, what do you mean, like, proper solutions? Because sometimes stuff just kind of fails, but I don't know much about networking.
You familiar with the HTTP
I'm back.
protocol?
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
I don't know what to do right now. What is everybody doing?
I'm just playing some Terraria.
I'm making a house for medieval town.
What is medieval?
My car keeps flipping over.
A town that is medieval.
Yeah, no shit.
You don't know what medieval is?
My
No,
car
no.
keeps flipping over.
What do you mean by? It sounded like a game name. You said.
Oh no! Like I'm just making a house for a medieval a town.
Yeah. Well, when you said that, I thought you said making a house for a medieval town. That sounds like a game name. Like,
Oh, I
not
see.
for not for medieval town. It sounded like it just said medieval town.
What?
I don't know.
It
Okay.
sounded like you're naming an object, not like a theme.
Yeah. Gotcha. Well, it is a theme.
Yeah.
Nice.
No one can have themes. One must always no. I like medieval build. I really love European style buildings. Well, I guess they're almost medieval, but
I want to make a game, but I don't have any ideas. Like I have ideas, but I don't know.
Oh, what do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. That's what I
Oh.
don't know.
Oh, you could have my situation where, you know, you start development, you get a buddy involved, and they're like, oh, really excited, and like the next day they're just done.
Yeah, I know that.
And they only pumped out like maybe a model, and it's like a box. And it's like, I could.
Wait, what's your game about?
boxes, of course.
Yeah. It was going to be a hybrid between Hover Junkers and Guns of Icarus.
What is
But,
hover junkers?
What's
a
what's a gun?
VR game that you basically sit on a platform and you shoot at other platforms.
Because Guns of Icarus is wicked.
What's
Yeah.
Guns of Icarus?
Just imagine that in VR. That's exactly what we're gonna do, and that went out the fucking window.
Guns of Icarus is it's like a steampunk themed airship game where you play as a in multiplayer play as a crew manning the ship that
Oh, that
each
one.
person does a different role. I think it was kind of one of the first games that did that though. And then like Sea of Thieves came out and stuff later, and that kind of does the same thing where you're.
Exactly.
But like I think Guns of Icarus was kind of the first.
I wanna
Well,
make
didn't Guns of Icarus have really defined roles, and if everyone didn't work together, it kind of failed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
in Steve the as long as your captain works and
It's
people know how to shoot.
hmm They're like what you need to do is less defined in that.
Yeah.
For sure. But
Yeah.
yeah, 'cause
Anyone
you
who
can
isn't
pick your role.
captain has two jobs: bucket or shoot. Switch to between these two settings as need be.
Hey, gamer, gamer, games.
Game
I
says
don't know
no.
what the fuck I'm pronouncing.
Game says no.
Game station.
Yeah,
Game
game
station.
stational. What are you doing?
Making a car racing game.
Hello?
Making a car racing game.
He's just breaking the law.
I'm planning maybe settling on a game concept that I want to try. Noir, yeah, I said it right. Yay. Like a Noir style game, but in VR, but all black and white, because I think that might be interesting.
Isn't Noir already in VR?
I'm not gonna call it Noir, but
right. I'm not trying to crush your dreams
yeah.
and such, but
I know it probably already exists. I know it probably already exists like 100-fold over, but I still want to do it myself.
yeah.
I want to do Noir, nice old mafia style, all black and white, because you can do that in VR.
Right.
If not, I want to do something that messes with the visual stuff, because in VR you can do more of that crap.
Maybe I shouldn't do coding or game development. Maybe I should just stick with music.
What if you did
No.
music for games?
Ah.
I did games before music. Music's like 10 times easier.
What's the saying? Never follow your dreams.
Yeah, basically.
What do you do for music? What kind of music?
If you look at like, here, I'll send you some stuff I did. They don't get any views or anything, so.
Like I play guitar kind of music, or like I produce stuff,
Lo-fi.
or producer kind of type music? Pardon?
Lo-fi music.
Lo-fi. Gotcha.
Not bad.
A producer.
I've started producing, or not producing, fuck. I started putting stuff on like Spotify and all that shit, but I don't know what the producer's saying or what they want from me, so I just didn't use that one. But that was like the only one good up there. It didn't take all my royalties and let me put it up there for free, basically, without paying to put something up there.
Ah, nice. How many pennies have you earned?
No, I didn't put anything up there yet.
Oh, no.
How many pennies have I earned?
Well, saying dollars makes it sound sad, I know.
It's true.
Well, you can say you've owned multiple pennies then compared to like 1/1000th of a dollar.
Just talk about like your entire wealth and like the lowest, I don't know, in like a millionth of dollars or something like that. Make you feel better.
I earned 0.1110001% of $1 million. That's $20 right there now.
I sent 2 of my songs in the voice text.
Okay. Well, let's give them a listen here.
And I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. I got a very exciting.
Oh, go ahead.
I got a very exciting gameplay loop right now in Terraria. I catch a fish and then I immediately go back to sleep for like 5 minutes and do nothing.
Pourquoi?
Okay, but continue. Because I'm trying to grind fishing quests right now, and you can only do one every 20 minutes. But actually, are there any new Noir VR games? I know there's a couple like detective ones already, but are like Noir style.
I don't know. I haven't played VR at all. Really.
I got my rig like an inch away from my hand.
Pas le français?
Je parle un petit peu de français.
Ah oui.
Baguette.
J'habite à Montréal, on peut tomber.
Oui.
Oh, it's you.
Nous avons, yeah, oui.
Vive la français.
I don't know how to say last weekend or week or so, but yeah, c'est bon.
I don't know. You could say like last. You could say the day. Say Saturday. I don't know.
Something of sort.
Dimanche.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Yeah, we had this conversation, but I heard you say something French, and I was like,
Oh yeah.
You speak French?
Sometimes I just like accidentally say random words in it. I don't know why.
Yeah.
There's a
I
few
just,
things I just say all the time.
Uh, I was about to say we had the full party from when we were having that conversation. Because I saw Maxi earlier. But,
Oh really?
Yeah, I think he left when you came in.
Oh, of course. He saw me
He's-
coming.
Yeah, he's leaving. Yeah, he doesn't
Not
wanna
dealing
talk.
with that. I get it.
Yeah, I would agree. What?
I haven't done much to my game. I got there is now what's it called? You can I can change the colors of all the UI in game.
That's nice.
Very not very
Tinting?
well though. You can only change them once and only to one color.
Ah.
But you know what?
Is it like
It's more
a
than you could
tint?
before, so you know all the UI was like orange, whatever?
Right.
Yeah, it just changes it to like another different
Oh,
color.
I see. So you made it configurable instead of hard coded, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. So
Nifty.
In the
And it-
instructions, like to use your color changer, you can only change your colors once, and that will be the new color.
yeah.
Forever.
Decide wisely.
Well,
Hi.
you can't actually choose your color. You just type in the word color, and then it changes it to like whatever I set it to be. So
This is
Yes, I know the music.
pardon?
It has the lo-fi-esque, but I noticed that you use the same instruments every single time. The rhythm's different, but those two examples, they had the same instruments, and lo-fi has a lot of, repeating and stuff like that. That's normal, right? But as like you're doing art and stuff, I would assume you would want to create diversity. So when someone goes to your channel, you would want them to come back to it again so they can, hear something new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to shit on it. I'm just trying to give you
Oh
advice.
yeah. I want honest fans.
Add like an electric triangle in there every once in a while now.
Yeah. Zap to the listener once in a while.
I don't even. Is it even possible to stand out as an artist in like a lo-fi genre? Is that even a thing? Even if you're the best lo-fi artist in the world, can you even?
I mean, there's lo-fi freaking country music
lo-fi
now.
Cowbell.
Wait, what the fuck? Lo-fi country music? What the absolute
Lo-fi
flying
cowbell, man.
fuck?
That shit, amazing.
Welcome to the future, man.
Welcome to the gulag.
The future lo-fi country music.
In my opinion, that's kind of fucking weird. Like,
That's kind of the point.
exactly.
Actually, is there lo-fi cowbell?
Yeah, there is. See, I suck ass at
I don't see any lo-fi cowbell.
No.
So I heard you like your lo-fi, so I put lo-fi in your lo-fi. Lo-fi squared.
See, that's where I've been doing it wrong. It's all clear to me now. Thank you.
I feel like I don't know if you could do like lo-fi death metal because like they're like opposite in their moods.
Lo-fi
It
death.
doesn't really makes sense.
Sign me up.
Maybe lo-fi liquid metal is something you could do.
Liquid metal?
Yeah.
Liquid metal is meant to hurt.
What is a liquid metal?
Just imagine screeching and lots of annoying loud noises. That's liquid.
Ah. So every blue hair girl.
No, that's just goth. Well, actually, I don't think that's goth anymore. Yeah, God, what?
What's emo?
Yeah, it's not emo.
Scene. Just kidding. I don't know. I think there is the hair color can be used in various styles.
Yeah, true. No, there's only one hairstyle. You must
Yeah.
conform by not conforming with your hair color.
Let's go. I'm being offensive. Let's go. Guys, just imagine not being offensive.
Anybody want to give me some thoughts?